Hello, Internet. Welcome back to Rising World, where I continue the long-standing tradition of staring into the rising sun, into the sunning rise, and the rising sun, while holding a tomato. Because this is a special episode. The episode where it is time to say goodbye to this series. That's right. The house itself is done. As of the end of the last episode, the only thing left was like a little bit of landscaping, and I did that off camera, more or less. Kind of cleaned up this area here. I need my light on because it's still too dark. We got some astroturf, and there's no longer grass encroaching upon the stairs. I could mow the lawn, but I don't feel like it. Also, over here, I finally filled in the hole. We got a little bit of an error over here because I kind of placed these a little too high up, and they don't hide seamlessly. But I'm not worried about that. And over here we have more astroturf, kind of helping to clean up I feel like no, that's seamless, more or less. Yeah, there's this area over here where we have a lot of astroturf. And, you know, without the light, I never noticed that this edge was, like, very, very sharp. But that's kind of how it has to be, because, again, this layer here is a little too high up. And there's... As far as I know, there's no way to, like, replicate the natural grassy terrain. I mean, I can place dirt. But this is not Minecraft. Grass won't just grow on dirt. But I also got some astroturf here. And yeah, it looks a little... But again, this is a thing that I'm not worried about. And I found more flowers and kind of filled out the flower bed. Again, it still looks very artificial because they're all exactly the same height. And really, I think that this is a little too tall for flowers, more or less. Then again, I'm not really a flower person, so I don't know. Maybe these are short for flowers. I don't know. And yeah, I continued the astroturf all the way around. And yeah, some areas I mowed the lawn, some areas I didn't because, well, I needed grass to make astroturf. Oh, yeah, and Mr. Moose is over there now. For a while, he was wandering around up here. Yeah, for a while, he was wandering around up here. And now he's over there. I almost invited him inside the house, so we could have Mr. Moose in the house all the time. He could live here. But he didn't want to go in the house. He wanted to go over there instead. Anyway, it would be kind of a shame to have an episode where I'm like, hey, this is the whole thing done and bye. So there's one last thing I want to build, and that's kind of a staircase. Not even really a staircase, just a little bit of stairs to kind of go into that area. Let's wait. Yeah, that works. And 4. Yeah, I still had the sniffles from last episode. We got that there. And then, it's fairly seamless. I mean, we had to step up a little bit here, but I mean, yeah, that's okay. I probably could have gotten by with like half blocks. Do I have half blocks? There needs to be like a side entrance to the house. I never considered that when I was building this. I never expected it to be this big. I mean, I measured it. It's just like when I was laying out the floor. Oh wow, I remember when it was just nothing but floor. But I mean, when I was laying out the floor, it did not look this big. Anyway, do I have half blocks for those? I do not. I have full blocks and I have the ramps. And I have a lot of leftover AstroTurf and a little bit of grass. I mean, what is it? What does it take to make it? Oh, there's a weed whacker too in this update. How do I make the weed whacker? Would it be tools? Weed whacker. I could. Oh no, that's right. I have iron. I just haven't smelted it. I mean, I could make this, but I have to wait on the iron to smelt. I don't feel like doing that right now. Scythe. Where's iron ingots? I don't think I have straight up iron ingots, do I? Oh, I do. Oh, and I can just straight up make a weed whacker. So it required 16 iron plates. That's how I count. Let me put the stuff I don't need away. Yeah, that's right. This episode, we're just like mowing the lawn. And then this chest is getting, well, this panel is getting really full. Anyway, what else does the weed whacker need? Weed whacker rods and rods. So that's 4 and 4. This is tungsten, right? Tungsten. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. And no, you go there. Oh, I'm having to fight back a sneeze. This is aluminum. And then we bang it out. Aluminum. Tungsten. Aluminum. Tungsten. Wolframium. And then we got a weed whacker. Let's go whack some weeds. See what this thing does. It's very quiet. Oh, it's got a blade on it? I'm used to those cheap weed whackers, you know, the one that has like the plastic string on it that just goes wee. I just made some people sick. Although that is a true weed whacker. It doesn't cut the weeds, it just whacks them. Oh, this is nice. But I don't get the grass. And that's what I needed for the AstroTurf, so yeah, I'm kind of glad I did the old-fashioned way. Oh, I could get rid of all the evil yellow grass. Yeah, that's probably what's giving me the sniffles. Actually, no, it's not. And there's that front, the front out front that I need to clear out as well. I want to clear out around the houses, mostly. And you know what? While I was running, it's still nice and quiet. That's a thing. Oh, it's all cloudy and foggy. This is not a good day for landscaping. Oh, there we go. Gotta get all those areas. All the areas. This is like that hair that you can miss when shaving. The razor will just never get it. Just, come on. Get it! And then you have to grab tweezers and yank it out, and then there's blood everywhere. Man problems. Oh, I got it from up there. Oh, okay, yeah, that's how it works sometimes. Sometimes they're just attacking at the wrong angle. Anyway, with this series ending... Oh, here we have... There we go. Anyway, with the series ending, obviously something's going to take its place in the Monday, Wednesday, Friday time slot. And really, it's actually going to be two things. Let's smooth out this area here that I messed up by accident. Yeah, I was placing AstroTurf and I had a boo-boo. But anyways, the short film project, I'm going to be doing 2 episodes of that a week. What is this? Oh, broccoli. Look We got some broccoli. Some wild broccoli. But there's another project that I also want to be doing. Aside from the short film project. And really, I want to be doing that 3 episodes, or 3 times a week, just to make more progress on it, because it's turning out to be huge, but I have to make room for this other project that I want to work on. See, you know, wanting to get into short films, you got to take care of things like not just the scripting and the animation and the graphics and all that, but you also got to worry about sound effects and music. So I've been dabbling with music production on the side, and, well, I need more practice. Because I've only been doing music for, like, well, less than a year. I've been studying music theory for a year. And been actually practicing the composition less than that. So I need more practice. And, well, like the short film project, there seems to be only one way I can guarantee that I really focus in on the practice I need. And that's, say, I'm going to make a video about it. So that's another project that I want to work on. Making music on camera. Can't play an instrument, I just, like, write it into a program, and the program plays notes. And I'm aware, you know, for those of you who remember my No Man's Sky days, I'm aware that No Man's Sky added this thing called Byte Beat. I want to get in on that, but time issues and stuff. Because, you know, I know what it's going to be. It's going to be... It's one of those things you have to add to your base. So I'll go back to my base, get into construction mode, find out what it takes to make the thing. Then I'll spend like half an hour scrounging for materials. Then I'll build one. I need to eat a tomato. Then I'll build like one of them. Find out that's not enough. Then I'll need to build more of them. And spend even more time scrounging for materials. You know, that sort of thing. Okay, yeah. Yes, it's looking okay. I feel like this area needs a little more... I need more astroturf there. I'll worry about that later. I know, this is the last episode of the series, so this is probably the last I'm going to be in this world, so that's probably not going to get taken care of. Wow, the matrix that is my mind had a little hiccup. The agents are coming. Either that, or I don't know how to talk. Oh, finally. Ow, that's bright. Really, I think what it was is I'm trying to focus on 3 different things all at once. Yeah, this is okay. I think I need to work on the back a little, though. That campfire is loud. It's like kind of... there we go. Gonna push this back a little bit. Gonna push into here a little bit. Right, this is kind of fun, though. Die, weeds! Die! Die! I must have a smooth lawn where things cannot hide from me. Mwahaha! Did I miss this bottom there? No. That's good. I definitely want to clear out the area where the stairs are. Lettuce. Best healing food in the game. Oh, I already cleared this area out. I'm a doofus. We got a wild carrot. That bleeds orange, apparently. Well, it is a carrot, so what do you expect? Oh, strawberries. And whatever that is. I think it's a potato, I can't tell. Okay. I think that's enough of that. I could do more, but I'm pretty sure that's enough of that. We had fun with the weed whacker. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, it is the time to say goodbye to this series. Because I've debated whether or not to actually do a video where I talk about why I'm making these changes. I mean, let's just say I need to be making more money doing the things that I enjoy doing. And even though I enjoy playing video games, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty safe bet to assume that the big YouTube ship has sailed on being able to make a sustainable living off of video games, at least the way that I want to play video games. As in, I don't care about Call of Duty or Overwatch or Fortnite. They're boring. Also, I'm not even really much of a gamer. I just play games for fun. The big thing that I've always done my entire life is make up stories and try to find ways to tell them, like writing hand-drawn comics. And you know what? I can never stick to any of that because there's always some frustrating part of the process that I can't get past, like actually sitting down and typing words, and the fact that I don't really read fiction. Reading isn't my medium, so why should that be my medium for expression? And I don't really sit down and read comics, so, you know. Anyway, I really need to be focusing more on the storytelling, and the music thing, that's pretty much an experiment / exercise to get good at what is necessary for kind of filmic storytelling, because the music is a thing. Anyway, kind of a last tour of the house here. Still, I really like the kitchen here. I mean, this could do with some improvements, and I realize we never actually used this. I mean, you know, there's the issue that I can't really interact with the thing through these. So, also, these don't look good. Anyway. Last tour of the house. We're going to ignore the basement because the basement is just kind of there. I also really kind of like this area here. It's neat. This area too. Yeah, most of the areas that I like decorated later, I'm kind of like them. I also like this. I mean, it's kind of out of place, but it's fun. It's just fun. These I could have done some improving upon, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, this is still scary, but I kind of like this area. Wacky bathtub, it's still being wacky. And I realized I never really figured out what to do in this area. I don't know. And I also realized that I never really fully stocked the closet. I like how I'm calling the house done, even though it's not entirely done. But it's done enough, and I need to move on to more creative projects that could lead to me not having a sucky job that I hate, and me doing something that I enjoy for a living. That's the basic bottom line for the changes that will be coming. I never put arches there. Oh, because I was thinking of putting a door there, but I kind of... Anyway. The house is like 99.9% done. So I'm going to call this series to a close. And I will I hope you would join me in the series that take the place of this one. And I will see you then.